Welcome back to Elon Evangelical, the channel where we follow Elon Musk's journey 1 year at a time. Last episode, Elon turned 2, and today we're diving into 1974 when Elon Musk was a 3-year-old. So what was happening in his world? What was happening in our world? And how did it start shaping the Elon Musk we know today? Let's find out. Elon Musk turned 3 in 1974. That was a year of big shifts around the globe. Richard Nixon had just resigned after the Watergate scandal. The first ever Rubik's Cube was invented, and the arcade game Pong was exploding in popularity. Meanwhile, back in South Africa, Elon was growing up in Pretoria. His home life was a mix of engineering influence from his father and creative energy from his mother, May. Imagine being a 3-year-old running around asking endless questions. That was at 3 years old, kids are already developing big imaginations. Elon was no exception. At this age, kids are starting to ask questions about everything. Why is the sky blue? Why do cars move? Why can't we live on the moon? Now, we don't have the exact records of Elon's toddler questions, but considering his future, it's not hard to imagine Elon Musk was already thinking way beyond. 1974 was a milestone year in technology. Intel was developing microchips that would one day become personal computers. Skylab astronauts were orbiting Earth, showing the possibility of living in space, and arcade games like Pong were already introducing millions of people to the idea of digital fun. So while Elon was a 3-year-old, the seeds of industries he would later revolutionize, computers, gaming, and space, they were already sprouting all around. Now let's have some fun. Maybe while the other kids are picking their nose, eating boogers, Elon was sketching rocket designs. Maybe the other kids are learning how to count and Elon was counting in binary. Or maybe, just maybe, he was the only 3-year-old who could ever pick up a Rubik's Cube and say, "This is too easy." Okay, probably not, but Elon himself has said he was a pretty odd kid. He was lost in thought, daydreaming, and obsessed with how things worked. 3 years old could have very well been the start to his non-stop curiosity. So in 1974, Elon Musk was just a curious 3-year-old living in Pretoria. The world around him was shifting. Politics, technology, and even toys were changing the way people lived. And somewhere in that whirlwind, Elon was soaking it all in. Thanks for watching Elon Evangelical. If you're enjoying this journey year by year, make sure to hit the subscribe, drop a like, and comment below. Tell me, if you were a 3-year-old in 1974, would you rather play Pong or build rockets out of blocks? I'll see you next time when we talk about Elon as a 4-year-old.